Hello folks, my name is Tinaya Zenenga Senior and I'm live here in Melbourne, Australia. Thank you so much Empowerment Zone for having me as a guest just to share a word of encouragement. You know, I love this platform. Their purpose is simply to connect people to their purposes in life. Thank you so much, and a big shout out to my friend and brother Ray Chemvura for this great initiative that you are doing with Empowerment Zone. And so today I just want to share with you something that I believe will help someone out there, and I've called it the 3 things that reveal who you really are. Yes, you heard me right. The 3 things which reveal who you really are, because many a times as you are watching this video, all you are seeing is face value. Maybe you are seeing my hairstyle, which I purposely did just for this video. Maybe you're seeing my shirt, which is very nice. You're seeing maybe this guy is so handsome. So everything that you're seeing right now is just face value. So you might judge me just based on my hairstyle. You might say, this guy is very promiscuous because of his hairstyle, or because he dresses well, or because he's good looking, or because he articulates his words very well. So we associate him with a certain profession, or a certain league of people. But there are 3 things which really reveal who you are in life. So number 1, there is something called pressure. Yes, you heard me right. Pressure will always reveal who you really are. Many of us today are succumbing to pressure. You know, we are living in a world whereby pressure is coming from left, right, and center. Everything that you're doing, you're faced with pressure in this modern time world that we are living in. It's pressure when you are Jesus and your mother asks you to perform a miracle at the wedding of Cana in Galilee when your time has not yet come. It's pressure when your friend Lazarus is dead and everyone is expecting you to do something. It's pressure when you are Jesus and you have to keep your head up high when you're knowing you're stepping into Jerusalem, the place where you are going to die. So it's always pressure that we are faced with in this day, and trust you me, pressure, if not handled well, will destroy you. It will kill you. Yes, I said it. Pressure will destroy you if it is not managed very well. So how are you dealing with pressure in your life? Because the way you handle pressure will reveal who you are in life. Pressure comes from many sources. Many of us, this is how I deal with pressure. Whenever I'm faced with pressure, the first thing that I do is to realize that exactly I am under pressure. So the first step is for you to acknowledge that yes, there is pressure around me, and once you acknowledge, then you develop steps, a plan on how to handle it. And one other way that I've seen to handle pressure very well is just to develop a mantra in times of pressure. So one mantra that I've seen to work well for so many people, adopted from the movie 3 Idiots, an Indian-based movie: it is well, or all is well, all is well. That gives you that satisfaction, that inward ability to know that no matter what I'm facing, no matter the pressure that is coming left, right, and center, all is well and I will overcome. So this is how I handle pressure. Every time I find myself under immense pressure, I always ask God and I say, Lord, what lesson do you want me to learn from this now? That's a mantra that I have developed, because if you don't handle pressure very well, it will destroy you and it will reveal who you really are in life. And then number 2, there is something called trials, tribulations, challenges in life. They will always reveal who you are. The loss of a loved one, the ending of a relationship, you being made redundant at your job, that is a challenge in life. Let's say it's a bank which has come to repossess your house. You've failed to pay your mortgage. You've failed to pay back that loan that you had borrowed from the bank. It will reveal who you really are, because challenges will always leave you in a place of desperation, and out of that desperation we will see who you really are in life. I've seen so many people who have committed suicide simply because a marriage or relationship has failed. Why? It's revealing who they really are. But if you're a person who is disciplined and principled to know that I can succeed, whether with a bank loan or without, whether with a life partner or without, whether with a job or not, I am still who I am, and God has called me to be something greater than the challenges or the trials and tribulations that I am facing right now. So how are you handling the trials and tribulations that you're facing right now? I know many folks in Zimbabwe right now, we are jobless, we are faced with a stigma. There's a plight in the nation where people are trying to make ends meet. So how are you handling that? Because it will reveal who you really are. Because you've lost a job, are you going to devote to robbery? Are you going to become an armed robber? Are you going to rob the helpless simply because you can't make your ends meet? Because it will reveal who you really are. And then lastly, there is something called prosperity, or rather money, will reveal who you really are. Money or prosperity is simply an amplifier in our life. It just amplifies who you have always been. I've seen so many people who do not tithe from just a salary of $100. So you can never expect that person to tithe in church from a salary of $1 million, because already whenever they enter into that realm of prosperity, it will reveal who they really are in life. I've seen so many people. Just recently there was a lady right here in Melbourne who got married to a 73-year-old man, and this lady, guess how old she is? She's just 22 years of age. She is my age, but she decided to marry a rich fox simply because he has got money. So many people will do so many things just for money. It reveals who you are. Is she marrying because of love or because of money? I don't think it's because of love, but because money is in the picture, and now we are seeing who she really is in her life. These are the three things which reveal who you really are in life. Don't judge a person just based on face value or what you are seeing at that moment. Judge them on these three things. How do they handle pressure? Are you succumbing to pressure? It's pressure when you're a grade 7 and you're sitting for your exams and waiting for those exams. It's pressure when you're trying to get into high school to begin your Form 1. It's all pressure. How are you handling that? How are you handling a realm of prosperity? Are you gonna do anything for money? I've seen people who can say, I can kill for money. I don't mind trading in my parents for money. I've seen people who have entered into these agreements, consecrations. Some call them the Illuminati. They say, I can sacrifice this one for money. What are you doing with money? Because it reveals who you really are. And lastly, how are you handling your trials, your tribulations, the challenges of life? Are they revealing who you really are in life? So I ask you, who really are you in life? Is pressure revealing who you are? Is money revealing who you are? Or is challenges and trials and tribulations revealing who you are in life? May God bless you. This is Empowerment Zone. Thank you so